Hello, Hooper Kratos here. I am a Magic Brick Wars player in the top 10. I'm in a friendly battle with myself to try and show you another technique that is useful. It's kind of a... you probably are aware of this one. More people are aware of this one, I think. And that is the idea that you can drop your unit right on top of your opponent's unit. So if your opponent... this is especially useful if your opponent's setting down a high health unit. I can drop a unit in front of it to stop it, and then I can drop a unit on top of it. And so if I do this, it's very similar to split boxing. You end up being able to have both your units attacking that unit, and so, anytime that the unit is paused, you can drop another unit right on top of it. And this is useful if you really want to stop it. If you don't want it to go any further forward, you can use this right at the wall. So I'm going to show you a very common scenario when you might use this trick. So he's going to send down a high health unit, and maybe I don't have this Viking in my hand right away. Well, I can play my Witch Doctor. This holds the Viking in place for a brief second, but I can drop the Viking on top of his Viking while my Witch Doctor is occupying this square. And so I can use one unit to hold him in place, and I can use the other unit to actually drop on top of his head and kill him. This is a very, very useful technique. So you can do it any place. The place maybe you might most commonly do it is right at the end of the... and I just did it right there. You have to kind of know ahead of time whether you're going to win or lose that match, that fight. And so then if you know you're going to lose, you can drop an extra unit in to do that little bit of extra damage that you need. Or maybe you dropped a unit just to slow him down, knowing it was hopeless, and you're waiting for the other unit to come up, or you're waiting for more mana to come up. And so once you get the mana and the card you need, then you plop it right down on top of that unit's head, and you execute it. So that's how this trick works. Probably a lot of you know this and you're already playing with it, but if you aren't, you need to be playing with it more regularly. I probably need to play with it more regularly. It is just a very useful trick.